We're on live broadcast right now.
Okay.
So yeah, I welcome everyone to this segment on Nebo TV. My name is Nepe Obasoke. We are here today to discuss about the recent elections in Nigeria, and I'm here in the studio with Mr. Sunny, all the way from the Delta region of Nigeria, Kano, to be precise. So we're here to discuss about the elections. It seems that APC uh, is only winning majority of the elections in the country. Over the past 8 years, we have seen a drastic rising of one political party, of which in reality APC is the most popular political party in the country, but is the winning party. So, Mr. Sani, tell us what is going on in Nigeria, the electoral system.
Hello, good evening in the world, all listeners across the world. And thank you, Mrs. Nepet, for inviting me. Well, I'd like to correct one impression here. You don't assume APC is a popular party. A popular party doesn't win. So the issue of calling APC unpopular is a minority opinion, which those who hold the opinion are entitled to their opinion. Popularity is about the number of people who are sympathetic to the cause. So from calculation by voting from 2015, APC is the most popular party. Only some section, they decide to scheme themselves out. So now they assume because it's unpopular within their locality. Now, when you put Nigeria as a whole, you now brand it as unpopular. No, democracy is about the number of people. And as it is from the beginning, the people who are sympathetic with the APC, who are member of the APC, are in majority. So that language of unpopular is a minority opinion. It's not a
So,
popular opinion.
Mr. Sani, don't you think that the mandate of the people can be truncated by the ruling party? You know, don't you think that APC can use the federal might to truncate the mandate of our people?
But that's not the case because if you look at APC wasn't a
That
willing
is
party.
actually the case. That is actually the case.
No, but what are the parameters? What are the facts? What are the evidence? APC was not in power when you get into power. It twists power from PDP. So the issue of incumbency does not come. And in reality, what we have on the ground, most party when they win between 15 million to 13 million. APC, the Bola Tinubu administration, struggle, manage to win. So the issue of dominating or using incumbency does not arise. It's not evidence here. If it's evidence, they could have twist Lagos and get it. They could have twist Kano and get it. But it was not the same thing. APC came second in Lagos. APC came second in Kano. Look at these are major states, especially Kano. These are states that have an electoral vote of 3 million. Not like Imo, 5 millions. Like there are like 4 or 5 states of some states in the south. The fact that somebody is winning election in, let's say, in Bayelsa with 250, or is winning election in Edo with 500, does not stand winning Kano or winning Lagos. Lagos have 3 million. Kano has 3 million, sorry, regular for all election. You have those votes coming from Kano. So popularity of Kano cannot be sandwiched by small popularity of Bayelsa or Edo, than to call it popularity. No. Hence, democracy is about number. And this is about number. That means APC is a popular party in Nigeria. But that's not even the case. The case that Nigerians now are getting civilized when it comes to election. Before, we're tied to this regional thinking, action group for Yoruba, NCNC for Igbos, NPC for Northerner. The thing is dying away. And at this level, we can say we must uphold the. Though some people tried before to quench that, and people like Mala Amikau, like Joseph Turka, and so many other people came up with different parties who are not this tribal party, but they didn't succeed. When Abiola came on, he go against Awo when you cannot go against Awo. At the time, you cannot go against Awo and survive. He do away with UPN. He didn't follow the UPN. He followed MPN. At the end of the day, he was rewarded with the presidency, though it didn't materialize for whatever reasons, for so many reasons that we're not interested into it now. So that is an eye opener to a reasonable, sensible Nigerian, a reasonable, sensible politician, that you cannot do it alone. You cannot go and think that because I'm from Kano, I only need Kano people or I only Northwest people. Although Northwest has the highest vote, 18 million. Registered voter, 18 million. I cannot say I'll just restrict myself to only Northwest or Northeast and I want to become president. It's not possible. That's what Electoral College of America is all about. And we have 25% of some states. That's what it's trying to define. That's what the law have in mind. Geographical separate.
So, Mr. Sani, do you mean that APC is the most popular political party in Nigeria right now?
Yes,
Really?
followed by PDP. Look at it. Who are in APC? We have the top-notch shot from the Southwest. We have the top-notch shot from the Northwest. We have top-notch shot from the Northeast, North Central. The only place we have less this thing is maybe South and Southeast. So if election is about if politics is about population, it's about number of people, it's clear that APC is winning. Because if you look at other parties, they still go regional, maybe a little bit even advanced to religious stuff, and it didn't work for them. They have never worked. In the days of the UPN, early counting UPN, gradually MPN, they say it's fault. So it has been like that. The problem is that people sit at their own corner, in their own part of the world, part of the Nigeria, and they think the mentality of the people there is still mentality of everybody. And it's not, that's not what it is. The mentality of the Northwest is even different from Northeast. The mentality of the Northwest is different from North Central. So you can't assume you have a mentality of East. You think it's applicable. Even food. Our food is different. And I listen to online.
I watched a video of Dino Melaye where he was complaining how the APC, the ruling party, rigged the Kogi election. Kogi election.
I'm sorry to say, Dino Melaye is a comedian, but he grew up here. We almost attend the same primary school with him in Kano. He's a Kano boy. He was born here. But let's go back to his state, Kogi State. Dino Melaye, they have like 3 major tribes there. 3 major tribes: the Yorubas, the Ibra, and the Igalas. And the Igalas are the majority, followed by the Ibras, then Yorubas. And they are still playing those politics of a tribe. Politics of language, politics of this. So that's the problem with Dino Melaye. He's a very balanced Nigerian, but he's tagged the politics of tribe and something is what is working against him.
Okay, so the Yorubas are not the majority.
They are not the majority. I think I don't know, but they say the Igalas are the majorities. Then followed by Ibras. Then there are other small tribes. I don't know them. But what I'm trying to say, the same old politics that people don't understand. If you don't get yourself out of that old politics of tribe or region, you still have that. It will take time for us to get it right. So that was the problem of Dino Melaye. And Dino Melaye is not consistent. He's somebody who's not consistent. He can be settled for anything. I know him like that. He can start a very genuine fight, but Once they see him, he can just abandon the fight and move. So people they
Trust.
don't have hope
Okay.
for him.
Mm.
And they should have, because Gino Malaya has a unique ability to win his state. He speaks Hausa fluently, like I speak. He has a lot of his friends across all tribes.
Mm.
He speaks Yoruba. So he should have used that, but it didn't work for him because it's not consistent. Today is this, tomorrow he put another drama. Yes, so that's his problem.
Yeah, he was complaining that the election was not free, fair, and
All
credible in the
elections
state.
has a complaint.
You know,
All
Mr. Sani, you cannot tell us that in Nigeria that there is
hmm.
such thing as free and fair election in
There's free
Nigeria.
and
You
fair.
cannot tell me. I'm a Nigerian. I might not be in Nigeria, but I'm a Nigerian. Come on now. You know,
Okay,
so
let's
how can
define.
you defend that the ruling party, the APC, is not using the federal might to truncate the mandates of our people? With
It
what
doesn't.
just happened recently, that the Imo state and this state, governorship election, that the ruling party won massively. Do you mean that APC is that popular to win such? Even Imo State, tell me.
Imo State
Imo
have been always APC. Imo State has always been APC for some time now. It has been APC for a very long time. I think almost 3 elections now. Imo State have been APC. So contrary to that, would be a surprising issue. But let's look at the question you raised: free and fair. When we go by definition, what is free? That is enfranchising everybody. Every Nigerian who is qualified, who's of age of voting to stand election, to vote for election should be allowed. That is free. Fair, it's in terms of how do you allow someone to use whatever you want to use. In all Nigerian elections, all developing nation elections, there are corruption, there are cohesion, there are toggery. So if everybody is allowed to go with corruption, to go with vote, with rigging, with corruption, with cohesion, with toggery, then it's fair. But if by the time you hold some other people, you deny them those bad elements I said, you allow some to have, that's why it's not fair. But all the evidence, all the character, all the political maneuvering, everybody is allowed to do it. So that makes it fair. So and when I say free, for instance, now, if they don't want to allow that, the last election, APC could find a way to disqualify Atiku. There are certain flimsy things that they could use to disqualify Atiku. The same APC could have used certain things to disqualify Peter Obi, as it used to happen in some countries, where they will say this person is not in Nigeria, or is not in that country, or is this, is that. They will allow him to vote to start election. But they're not allowed to start election. They move around the country, participate in the campaign. Nobody harass anybody. Nobody say nobody should come to my region. So it's fair. It's free. It's free.
So for you, you think it was a free and fair election
It
in
wasn't
Kogi State,
free. It wasn't free
including
based
the
on
Imo
this.
State? We have a
Imo
long
State
way
has
to go in
been
Nigeria.
APC.
So
Who is
it's
it?
better. No. One thing I will keep saying, I will reiterate today. If the ruling party believes that they're going to continue to be winning the election and will not allow another political party to strive in the country, they should let our people know so
They
that
don't
they
have to
will
allow
be
them.
taking that
If,
stress to vote. They will just sit
if
at home since we already knew who is going to win the election. Because
APC is not
elections in
allowed,
Nigeria are very dangerous. We have seen
it is
different
not allowed.
accidents. Our people are being killed during election period. If they know that this election, that it is for only APC, the country has become one party country. So they should let our people know so that they will not waste their time and their lives as well.
Why is it one party? Is it one party? It's not one party. Was it one party? America have two major parties. What we have is more than one party. We have APC, we have PDP, we have ABGA, we have NNPP. So it's not one party. The fact that they cannot meet, they cannot beat APC, that's their own cup of tea. It's like football. If your country is good at football, you don't say, okay, I've been taking, how many times Brazil have taken World Cup? How many times? One day, okay, then they stop so that Sudan will take, or so that Uganda will take. You know, that's not how it's done. It's not solved as
We are
a.
talking about natural talents. What you
It's
are
about.
talking about is a natural. This we are talking about democracy in Nigeria.
Democracy is also a natural talent. Your ability to win somebody is a game of convincing
The
someone.
ability to use federal minds, to rig election, is that
Yeah,
a
why does
natural talent?
it use federal might? Why did PDP use federal might to defeat to stop Buhari? Yes, PDP, they are most corrupt then. Why is that they could not do it?
But you forgot
And now,
what
if APC
Goodluck
will use federal
Jonathan.
might,
You know what
why would
Goodluck
they use
Jonathan said during that
why
election?
would they use why would they use it in Lagos? Why would they use why would APC have to lose election in Lagos? Why would APC have to lose election in Kano? Why would PDP win in Zamfara State?
In the past election, APC lost Kano to who? Who won
No,
Kano?
APC never lost Kano, only this time around. This is the time they lost Kanu. PDP, they also lost Zamfara. Zamfara is a state, the incumbency in Zamfara was APC. Then they lose to PDP. Then now something
So who won Kano? Who won Kano State?
NPP,
Huh?
Kwankwaso Party, NNPP.
Okay, Kwankwaso, okay.
So if you know what is on the ground, you won't be saying this. In Lagos, the one candidate who won the most votes here is Obi. In Kano, the person who won the most votes here is Kwankwaso. So where is the might?
But at the end of the day, APC was declared as the
Yes,
winner.
because it's general.
Even though
APC is
APC
no longer
didn't win the
party.
popular votes, APC didn't
That's
win the
the
popular
popular
vote.
vote
From
now.
what you just said now, it shows that APC didn't win the
Popular is
popular
about
vote.
number.
But
Popularity is
today,
about
APC is
number.
sitting there. You said what?
Popularity is about number of people. Number of people who
So
are supporting.
APC didn't win Kano. Let me talk.
Yes,
APC
then
didn't win Kano, didn't win Lagos. These are two
yes.
states that
They
really
have
carry the votes.
the vote they
So
have in Kano is more than the whole vote in Imo State. The vote they have in Kano is more than the whole vote in Bayelsa State. The vote they have in Kano is more than the vote in Osun State.
okay, if APC didn't win these two core states in
They
Nigeria,
have 25%. The condition is that you must have 25%. They got 25%. More than 25% in this. You see, it's like you take from here, take from here, take from here, they make up. Why others like Obi, they're only taking one side wholeheartedly or bunk. So if you look at it by definition, it's only APC that is a political party. He gets from here, he gets from here. At the end of the day, he wins.
Fantastic.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Fantastic. So you, fantastic.
Yeah, that's exact politics. You see, the winner, the majority will always have their way. The minority have their say. If you look at the before election, so many insults, so many things PDP have done, OB people, so many things you get in the road, they insult you, do. That is their say. They have their say. They went to court, they verify, they take the shift goalposts.
I think you are right. One thing you said, that only the minorities that are complaining. I think you are right there, because the majority are not complaining, which means the majority ethnic groups in Nigeria, such as the Northerners, because the Northerners definitely have the majority. So they are not complaining. They are not complaining. So only the minorities are concerned about this lack of democracy in Nigeria.
It's not all minority. It's not all minority. The problem is
majority of the minorities are complaining.
So some minority states also voted for APC. Kogi, I say, is a minority state. So, but when you look at it, Lagos, I mean, the issue is that Nigeria is moving forward, and people want to insult Nigeria for that. If you go back to the history of political development formations in Nigeria, it was from Omo Dudua, Arewa, blah, blah, like that, tribally based. In the 60 to early 70, no, it will be a surprise for a Hausaman to vote for a Yoruba man. It will be very an abomination
Yeah.
for Yoruba to vote for Hausaman. And the
Yeah.
same thing for Yoruba to vote for Yoruba man.
Yeah.
But if
The
you see
tribal tension, the tribal tension at
yes,
that time,
so
after
even that
Nigeria
alone,
gained independence, is what
yes,
exacerbated the civil
good,
war. But since then, I
good.
think it has reduced now. It has
That's
reduced
that's advantage. That's
significantly.
advantage what we're saying
Yes.
now.
Yeah.
Now, what characterized this last election was religious again. People now, they finished the card. The card of tribal have been removed from Nigerian politics. Now, the card we need to remove to get rid of it is it tribal? Is it a religious card? When we remove religious card, it's no more. Now, let's go back to Imo. Did you know that a lot of Igbos don't like what this rebel, what's his name, this guy in the prison, whatever, is doing? This so-called IPOP, they are not happy. Deep down, majority of people are not happy because they know it's a doom. The guy is giving them bad name, is losing their chances. He's saying things he doesn't know. He's talking about Igbo. If you remove Biafra, like this agitation, Biafra, all this stuff, if you carry Igbo from Kano, just Igbo from Kano, not Lagos, or if you decide to leave Igbos in every part of Nigeria, remove the Igbos in Lagos and Kano, say let them go back to Biafra. Do they have a place for them? Do they have the land for them to build a house? Do they have a business for them? Do they have offices for them? Do they have job for them? They don't have. So some intelligent people, and they only cannot speak out because of the violence involved in the IPOP movement. If you are an Igbo man, you're an Igbo line, you try to go against them, they violently assassinate you or do whatever they want to do to you. So there's that fear. But when it comes to voting, a lot will go underground and not vote for Labour Party. So that's what
Mm-hmm.
happened. The
Really?
secrecy of violence. That's what
Really?
happened. And you see, even in Imo, there are a lot of people fighting the what will I say, those hardcore IPOP, something like that. So people now realize that what we need, the next step before we go into religion, is that people like Uso Duma and Rochas Okorocha have started this, and then uh, uh, this guy, what's his name? This guy at least there are two states in the east that are working with APC. Now we need more to join into national politics, to drop agitation for all this unprogressive agitation of Biafra, blah blah like that. To now join, work for the party. I heard it that if had it been Igbos are fully in APC, have fully participated in APC,
Mm.
I bet you if the war could have been between an Igbo candidate and a Yoruba candidate in the primaries in APC, and there could be likelihood that the Igbo candidate could win based on sympathy.
Mm.
But look at APC, look at Igbo, look at Buhari now. The whole vote you get from the north, from the east, is less than 150,000. So what? He done more than to them than even the north. He
So
built
do you
bridges.
mean that if an Igbo person is
Hmm.
under the APC, it will give them more leverage, you know, to
You
give
see,
the
we especially the Northwest,
mm,
we don't care rules. But what we care is that what did that person think of us, our people, our religion, our culture? That is number one. A look at an Afro Igbo man. I've been to East, I've seen that. There's seriously backwardness there. He thinks speaking English is what makes you develop. Now you say some states, you say you're from Kano, so that somebody just look as if you're coming from this thing. There's no town, there's no state, there's no development in the east compared to Kano. But if I stand, I'm talking now, they think you're coming from one kind remote place where there's no this thing. So they have this mentality, they have to throw it away. Last time we're on one
We know
platform where
that in Nigeria they worship English. In
so
Nigeria, they believe that when you can speak English, your
you
life has already flourished.
on one platform, I had to do something. He was saying during the pro-colonial independence, when the North and the East went there to British, the Northern cannot speak English. His Ziku was collecting there. So I had to bring a speech of Sadona, a speech of Tafawa Balewa, and a speech of Zik. Then they kept quiet. That's why the whole story died. It was clearly, they already have it that you cannot do, that's the mistake of every human being.
Yeah, they believe
Don't underrate
not only
every
all
human being.
human beings, mostly
Mhm.
Nigerians. Nigerians,
Yes.
I know for sure that Nigerians are worshiping English. Anyone that can speak English for them is just a messiah. They see
It's a
those who can
supreme
speak English.
mentality.
Yes, they
Mhm.
worship English too much.
So, and that English had made it very difficult for them to be politically advanced because I can tell you, I know people here who cannot speak a word in English, but when you come to political strategy in Hausa, you need them
Mm.
to tell you how you're going to manipulate it. So you now find that English is just a material for discussion. Intellectual base has no business with language. It's inbuilt in people. So, but they are still battling with that.
It is time for Nigerians to understand that English is not a yardstick to measure someone's success, intelligence, and other things.
So,
So they
but
should know that by now. But still,
yeah,
our people, the rate in which they are worshiping this English language,
mm.
I
But
think
not in the
they
south.
have our
I can
people
assure
need
you
to
that
wake up. They need to
I
wake
can
up.
assure you that in the north, it doesn't carry those weight. It doesn't carry those weight. That you can't speak. It doesn't care. People don't care because they speak the way they speak. It's something that South give more attention. Even Yoruba being Lagos, a lot of Yoruba don't care. They don't care how they
Yorubas,
speak.
yes, Yorubas don't care.
But you
They
see,
don't care.
Igbos and maybe the South, they are the one who always think English, English, English. Even in the dressing, even the way they manner they act, they want to copy white man. And
Yeah.
white man background is different from our background.
I agree with you, Mr. Sunny, 100%. I agree with you. Yeah.
So and that's where they're getting it wrong.
Yeah. We want to assimilate, and we can never be like a white man.
That is true.
We can never. And the white people will never accept us, no matter how much you try
That's
to be like
exactly the
them.
thing I'm trying to say. That's exactly.
I've been in the West for decades. I know what I'm talking
Mhm.
about. No matter
So you
how
can
you try to assimilate the system, no matter how you try to be like a white
professional.
man, they will
Mhm.
never accept you. Forget it.
So these are some of the things that even if this guy has sense, what is it, Kanu, this is the approach you should have to be relevant in politics, not to cracking lies. I had one video where everyone said even the America even an American is an Igbo whatever. They come to your place Edo and they say that Edo is Igbo. You know all this distorted history as if people are not have
Yeah, yeah.
so you see, and they will tell their people, and these people will take his sink and hook, and they will say, like I gave you example now, on a platform that is for intellectual. Somebody was saying that in that the northerner cannot speak, so the other when they go for independent cannot. Then I kept quiet, I went and searched those, I put it, then they stopped. They were raining abuses on the northerner. So the moment I put the voice note of Tafawa Balewa and Sadona against the Zeke that they say was teaching them, they kept quiet. They dropped the
Yeah.
topic.
Yes.
But they will not
Yeah.
tell their younger ones that this is a truth. They will continue at different phenomena with different lies. and continue the lies.
Mm.
So this is
Yeah.
the problem. You see
Yeah.
somebody saying Imo State, Patakot is Ibu. Even they went up to say, they say Benue or Kogi, they are Ibu. You know, Edo is Ibu. Delta, what kind of people, what kind of
Yes.
mentality, what kind of
Yes.
game play?
Yeah.
Somebody who is nobody, who has no
Um,
any
yeah, I
successful
understand you. Yeah. There are a lot
Nigeria.
of distortion of our history or
Mhm.
online these days, you know. So sometimes we just look at them and ignore them. So people are ignorant, you know, all
Hmm.
those things they are doing is not adding any value to
Yes,
whatever
that's
they are trying to pursue in Nigeria. Never. It's
mm-hmm.
not adding any value to it. So,
Yes.
Mr. Sunny, thank you so much for today's program. You know, I
Thank you.
was a little bit concerned about the rate in which APC is winning in Nigeria. That's why I
You know,
invited you to this program to tell us
MPN
why
has done
APC,
that.
why
Mm.
APC. You know,
You know,
so
MPN has done that. There was a time MPN was clearing everything. At the end, they had to go. PDP did it for 16 years. They were converting, doing this. But at the point, people, is still power belonging to the people. People, if people are so fed up, they can one day say, we don't want this APC again. Either old party or new party will come. That's democracy. We have
beside
long
that,
time.
beside that, Mr. Sunny, I've
Mm.
been saying this, and I will reiterate today that Nigerians, we are all the
Mm.
same.
It's true.
APC,
Mm.
PDP, whatever, we are
It's the
all the
people.
same. It's still the
Mm.
people. In
Uh,
order, we have to first work on our mindsets
but
in
it's
Nigeria.
true.
Even
Mm.
though you change any candidate from APC to PDP to whatever party in Nigeria, it's still
The
the
same
same
character.
results they are still going to produce
That's
because Nigerians are the same. Nigerians are corrupt. Anywhere we go, we
true.
practice
You
that
want
corruption.
people shortcut.
Yes,
You
you know,
always want.
yes, we have to be realistic about that. Nigerians
Mm.
are the same. APC or not APC, when you look at the APC, majority of the PDP members they come to the APC, they
Of
keep
course.
decamping from one political party to
Mm.
another. So they are still the same people.
That's
So
true.
yeah, we are the same. We are the same. We are all Nigerians. We know ourselves, you know.
Mm.
So
Anyway, thank you.
thank you,
Thank
Mr.
you.
Sani. So next time we'll come back again and maybe we'll have another topic to discuss. All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.